Got some bad news for you. You're fucking done, son. It's over.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
I've been drinking. Can't keep your eyes off right now.
Everybody may not agree to this, but it is what it is. I do not blame Carnival for the new rules that they are enforcing. And I'm going to tell you why. Because so many people are going, the young adults, they going on here and they showing a bare ass. I get y'all want to have fun. Y'all want to turn up. Y'all want to enjoy yourself. But if you cannot handle your alcohol or your Zod, you don't need to be on that cruise ship, because it's supposed to be like a family thing. Number one, there's all type of people on these cruise ships, and there's children on there. And the videos that I see that people be posting, half of it be funny, half of it be fun, everybody turning up, dancing. But then it's the other half, it's the ignorance. And that's exactly what people are bringing to these cruise ships.
So if y'all don't know what this is about, of course, it's been going around. Carnival Cruise has basically made an announcement of what they won't allow on their cruise ships, right? And the black community, certain people in the black community have been offended by what Carnival is saying. As far as, I've heard people say that Carnival is saying that they don't want the Bluetooth speakers, you know what I mean? The line dancing, with the fans, and that Beyonce song, Boots on the Ground. And it's just a bunch of stuff that Carnival is saying, we don't want no more ratchet black people on our boat, which I don't blame them, because I've seen a bunch of videos as well. And they're basically a bunch of black folks acting a fool. Right? Now, if there are videos of white folks acting crazy, they need to start producing it. But from what I've seen, I see a lot of black people on these cruise ships acting an ass and being rude, you know what I mean, being disrespectful. And like this lady is saying here, there are a lot of people going on these cruises to relax, family time, stuff like that. Kids on these boats. I saw a picture of a cruise, which was the deck where you go swimming and all that. It was just filled with black people. Just like you could barely walk through there. It's like, I've never been on a cruise to where I could not walk from one end to the next at any given time. And I don't do cruises that often, but when I did do them, there were I could walk. Like anytime I went up there to where where you swim at, there was room. It was not crowded to where it was like damn near no standing room only up in that bitch. But that's what a picture I saw recently was like that. It was like standing room only. You could like barely walk. And this was out on, like I said, where the swimming pool's at. But yeah, it's crazy. But let's go ahead and get into some more of this before I keep talking. Please, you guys, hit that like button, subscribe, share. It helps the channel grow. All right. And let's get on back into this.
They acting stupid. They acting like they don't know how to conduct themselves. So I don't.
That's the biggest thing. I see that's the part that people don't want to have a conversation about.
Exactly.
Because it will force black people in particular to have accountability or take accountability and responsibility for their actions. We automatically start to equate things over to racism when we don't like it. Even though we don't even know, or you may not know, who owns Carnival. You don't know who's running. You don't know who's in certain positions. You don't think that they watch the same things that you watch and that they have social media. And then for some reason, they're not supposed to be aware of how y'all publicly post and how y'all sneaking trees and alcohol onto the cruise ship, how y'all on there fighting and causing chaos and commotion, and then you only want to look at your videos and your people and then say, oh, I can't believe how Carnival is removing black people, or they don't want the black dollar or something like that. Yo, listen, anytime that people can't follow simple protocol that, it may be young people on this ship. We want to make sure that it accommodates for everybody. It is still supposed to be a family environment. That's why it's named Carnival. Then you have to start putting rules in place. And rules are for people that cannot conduct themselves or control themselves without them. Now they got to go through extra protocol. Now they got to prevent you from playing certain music because it brings a certain element. Now they have to take additional steps in order to ensure that people are doing what they want to do. And people get offended. I'm never offended at rules. I'm never offended when you have more of a police presence. I'm never offended at that type of stuff because that means that it's designed to keep me safe. And because I'm not a criminal, because I'm not doing something that I'm not supposed to do, then I can now be or feel more safe. That is only for people that are looking to do something or looking to get into something that they're not supposed to get into. And I can't understand why people just can't conduct themselves and do what they're supposed to do. That way, you don't have to worry about whether or not somebody is saying, doing, coming for, or making modifications. And then you have to get uncomfortable because you trying to do something you're not supposed to do and you may get arrested at a port. You know what I'm saying? Late, fighting, issues, problems, trouble. If you go on X, formerly known as Twitter, forget TikTok. If you go on X, formerly known as Twitter, you'll actually see some real stuff that's happening because on TikTok, they're super sensitive about showing certain content. Even on YouTube, they're super sensitive about showing certain content. So you can have commentary, but showing the actual videos, you may have a little bit of a problem finding that type of stuff because they're not trying to promote that. But if you go on X, you can see what these people are really doing, and it's not kosher, it's not cool. It doesn't make for a great environment for the rest of the people that's actually trying to enjoy themselves and do what it is that they're trying to do. And so people are now getting offended at the fact that Carnival is taking steps to prevent themselves from being liable about stuff that other people shouldn't be doing in the first place, because the company itself can become liable if they get caught up in some nonsense and they want to hold Carnival accountable instead of holding the criminals accountable. If you start holding people accountable, that's the bad actors. Not only are they already doing the negative stuff, but they're also promoting it. Everybody got to go viral. Everybody got to tell their business. Everybody got to tell you what it is that they're doing wrong. Everybody got to get into some stuff. It's dumb. It's super dumb.
Blame Carnival for putting a stop to certain shit. I feel like the shit need to go to 25 and up because it's like these young adults, they getting on here, and number one, social media is messing up everything. They coming on here and they showing videos of how they sneaking alcohol on these cruise ships. So that's why they getting more strict when it comes to what you can bring and what you can't bring. Everything is not meant for social media, and y'all don't seem to understand that. I get everybody want to go viral. I get everybody want to, be a streamer now, but everything is not meant to go on the net. Yeah.
And that's black folks' problem. Everything is on the net. Stuff that they know they're not supposed to do, they're still loading it up on the net. And then when they get in trouble for it, they act like, why are you bothering me? It's like, you're the problem now that you're telling me I can't do something that's I'm not supposed to do. You're not supposed to sneak alcohol and stuff like that on this cruise ship because they have normally when you buy a cruise package, don't alcohol. Well, no, you still got to pay for the alcohol. My bad. I think water and soda comes with it. But anyway, so if you don't have enough money to pay for your drinks, your alcohol, what the fuck are you going for? You know what I mean? Because when I went, and that's the case. When I went, there was a package that include like, you know, your meal and all that was all inclusive. Your like sodas and water, all that was free, right? But alcohol you had to pay for. So if you can't go on a cruise and buy your own alcohol, you shouldn't be going, or you should not be drinking, right? You gotta sneak your own alcohol. Boy, y'all some sorry mother. You know what? Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
I don't think these people watch this shit when you showing how to sneak alcohol on the ship, when you showing how y'all be sneaking y'all out on the ship. Y'all don't think that they're watching this shit.
Exactly.
Just like y'all have social media, so do the people. This shit ran by the feds. Y'all know that shit, right? The feds watching this shit. So I said that to say this. I don't blame them people, okay? Because y'all get on that ship and y'all showing y'all bare ass. Not everybody, but a lot of people are going on this cruise ship and they just doing the utmost. The ignorance is just like at a high level. You can have fun and turn up and still not go on there trying to fight people. I just seen a video. This guy and his friends, young teenagers, not even 21 years old yet, beat up this girl boyfriend or her husband, beat him unconscious because they were in the elevator and they was jumping on the elevator like idiots. So she, the wife, asked them, can y'all stop? Of course, they get mad. They call her all type of bees. The husband stepped in after they called his wife bees and they beat the man unconscious.
Imagine you book a trip for you and your girl, and you go on there and then you try to get on the elevator and then they start jumping up and down on the elevator. They tell us not to stereotype, right? And that just because they look a certain way or they act a certain way does not mean that they're criminals or they come from a criminal element. So we're not supposed to judge even though we don't know their background. And, you know, now you in a tough situation where you got to defend your chick from being called and disrespected and all of that. And then you end up in the hospital because it's a whole bunch of them. And then they jump you because they don't give a fuck and you actually got something to lose and you were supposed to get home so you can go to work the next day. And y'all actually justifying this nonsense.
It's shit like that ruins it for everybody because it's getting to a point. Y'all see how crowded Carnival is now. Y'all see everybody and their mama going on cruises now. And it's supposed to be a fun family event, but then you have this other side of people. It's like y'all going on.
Just to interject real quick, like Anton just said, that fucking Afterpay, Klarna, and what's the other one? Damn, it's another one. But it's Klarna, Afterpay, and there's another one, man, that these motherfuckers be using. What is it? Affirm? These motherfuckers, these people are putting their trip on these it's like a credit, I guess a credit card or some shit, but it's not a credit card. It's just it's a way you can pay some now and then pay the rest of it out, like almost like a credit card, but it's like you're putting your vacation on credit. Now I understand if you have a credit card, a major credit card like Discover, Visa, MasterCard, whatever. But these Affirms and Afterpay and whatever else, Klarna, that's crazy. People are putting that. They're using that to book their trips. You know, it's like, you know, you pay a little bit now and then you pay throughout. I guess you pay a little bit less. I don't know. I guess maybe you can pay it up for a longer time. But that shit is ridiculous. It's shit is, can't believe people are doing that. It's like I've heard people put their fucking Uber Eats on Afterpay. You can't, man. Let's keep it moving. But yeah, that's crazy.
Going on there to just be ignorant. Everybody don't want to be around that shit. Like that really gets annoying. Nobody don't have time for that. Like, you're still an adult. Conduct your.
I'm not even the type of person that even care for. I don't care for cruises anyway, because, you know, to be stuck on a boat to only be able to go and visit a place for a few hours or some hours and then got to get back on a boat is crazy to me. Yeah. I'd rather just go to the place and explore it and you know what I'm saying, live it in all its glory. That's number one. Number two, If I ever was to do it, which I've done it once in my very, very younger years, I think I might have been 21, 22 or something like that. Maybe 20. I think it's 22.
Yeah, I think Anton almost done. But the thing is, I mean, boats can be a good experience because sometimes you have activities on boats, you have shows, some people perform, you have comedians and they do certain acts. And, you know, sometimes you can really, if you're on a good boat and you can have a real good time, it's just, like he said, most of these trips are like, I guess, what is it, 3 days, 2 nights? You know what I'm saying? You roll out Friday morning, you're back Sunday. You know, those types of vacations, you know, you leave Galveston and Galveston goes to, like New Mexico or some shit like that, Cancun. But yeah, but I think the other ones, if you go out of Florida, those are like, the Bahamas, Jamaica, like the Bahamas or some shit. Anyway, but it's crazy, man. But yeah, but like those are like the 3 days, 2 night cruises or some shit. But you get the longer ones, those are even better because, you know, those are more expensive. You probably won't get a lot of people on the cruise. So you have more space, more room, more time to chill and not be affected by the degenerates. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy, but don't nobody want to spend their money, man, to go on a cruise, even if it's a short one, and then they can't relax because the boat is overran by people fighting, loud music. I heard one lady say that trash is all outside people's doors, and it's fucking crazy, man. But you guys, let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below, and let me know what y'all think about it. And yeah, it's just let me touch on something else. Like the woman was saying, where the guy got put in the hospital because they got on. How do you get on an elevator on a cruise line and you so, I guess, inexperienced in being somewhere, you jumping up and down on the fucking elevator? That's crazy. But then they get mad when folks say black folks act like chimps. When they be talking about chimp out, y'all get mad. Y'all get mad at Myron Gaines for calling, saying black folks be chimping out. But I mean, what do you call that? You get on the fucking elevator and you jumping up and down. You so excited to be on the elevator, you can't control yourself. So your first instinct is to jump up and down on an elevator, on a boat, to where, maybe, I don't know, depending on how many of y'all are on there, that could fuck up the tension and cause the elevator not to work properly. I mean, you never know what's going to happen by doing shit like that. But it's like they say, CTN, cause they niggas. Or CTB, cause they black. It's dumb. It's really dumb. But, again, folks will say Carnival's being racist, but these people are supposed to be okay with y'all fucking up their boats. Just because you paid to get on the boat, that gives you the right to destroy it. I mean, it's just like y'all getting these nice houses on Section 8, then y'all fuck them up, and then y'all get mad because they want you to leave and they don't want you. I mean, make it make sense. You guys, please be good to yourselves. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.
Bucket naked. Got some bad news for you. You're fucking done, son. It's over.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
and drink.